Hey, what's up everyone? So in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at Din Djarin from Morak. So I really enjoyed this episode. I thought Bill Burr did a fantastic job. And the fact that I have Migs Mayfeld from Morak, kind of had to have this one. And of course, this comes in the plastic-free packaging. Star Wars The Black Series up top. Here we have a render of the figure. Looks okay. Star Wars The Mandalorian, plastic-free packaging, and Din Djarin, Morak. On this side of the box, you get a picture of what's inside. So you get the figure, a helmet, and a blaster. That's an SE-14R. Star Wars The Black Series up top. Plastic-free packaging down there. There's the side with the artwork. It's a pretty nice picture. Got this orange color for the Mandalorian. There's nothing on the top, and the bottom is the barcode, mouse print, and logos. And there's the back of the box. Same picture as the front. You get a bio in 5 different languages. Din is number 31 in this Mandalorian line. Then you have all this crap down there. And the bio just says, to go behind enemy lines, the Mandalorian must disguise himself. He finds a solution that allows him to follow the way and not reveal his face. An Imperial combat driver uniform. But he did wind up showing his face. All right, I'm going to get this version of Din Djarin open, and let's take a look at him. All right, so here is Din Djarin from Morak out of the box, and let's take a close look at him. We'll just start up here at the head and face, and it's okay. It's not great. Now, it's better than the other one. I'll give it that. It's a lot better than the other one. That one looked rough. This one, I mean, we know who it's supposed to be. The eyes look okay. The nose, mouth are okay. I think it's the cheeks. I think they're continually making him too heavy in the face. His face needs to be a little thinner, especially in the cheeks, right? Just a little bit. But it's okay. The hair looks pretty good. You know, it's kind of messed up. He's had a helmet on. The hair sculpt is pretty good. It's not bad. I do like the eyes. I think they did a great job with the eyes. I mean, those are Pedro's eyes. Nose may be a little flat. I don't know. Overall, it's not terrible. It could be like the other one, which is just not good. And I have yet to grab that one. Well, it's stupid expensive now, but that was one I passed on just because that face just looks rough. But this one, it's passable. And from the neck down, we have seen this before. We saw it on Han Solo from Mimban. They used it for Migs Mayfeld from Morak. They used parts of it for the Ferrex officer from Andor, and they used bits of it for Cassian, the Aldhani mission. So we've seen this body before. It's fine in every instance. It's what they were wearing. So, you know, that's a case where I don't mind the reuse. Same thing here. It's fine. It's fine. Now this one has the red arm, which is screen accurate for Din. It's cool. It's a nice outfit. You know, the armor looks great. All the detail up here on these straps is very nice. The arms look good. I love the wrinkles here. The belt's fine. All the wrinkles down here on the bottom of this coat, if you will, look great. The left arm's pretty much the same. Backpack looks good. And of course, it still has the holes, you know, from Han Solo for the little, the breathing apparatus to plug into. It's okay. It's okay. I don't mind it. Back of the coat looks good. And of course, the legs are fine. And this shin armor is just cool. Very, very cool. And of course, they weathered the bottom of it a little bit, you know, made it kind of dirty. Yeah, it works. It's fine. I don't mind this. And the fact that I have Migs from Morak, I kind of had to get this one. I mean, you know, it's kind of a given. And I did paint the right arm on Migs. To make it screen accurate because Din had the red arm and Migs Mayfeld did not have a red arm. So I painted that and it turned out okay. And because I had a brown, you know, wash mixed up to kind of make this dirty, I threw some in there, you know, to kind of dirty up the back of him. So yeah, now these two are screen accurate and I'm happy. And for further comparisons, I do like the fact that they put the dirt in different places on the chest armor. That's nice. That's very nice. The shoulders, yeah, dirt's in different places. And Din's armor is a little bit lighter. It's a slightly lighter shade of green, and I do like that. Of course, I dirtied up Migs' back a little bit. Yeah, but again, you can see 2 different shades of green. The legs are very similar, and the shin guards there. The dirt, it's close. It's very close. The weathering may be a little different between the two, but for the most part, it's the same. But I do like the fact that it's 2 different colors, you know, just to add a little variation. And the helmets. I'll go ahead and touch on helmets. So Migs' helmet is a slightly different shade of green as well. Okay, Din's is a little bit lighter. And I'm fine with it. I'm totally fine with it. And while we're on the subject of helmets, I'll just talk about this helmet. And this is a cool design. It's got some dirt up here. I love this visor. Looks great. Nice deep black. Got some dirt in here. It's just a cool helmet design. Very Vader-like. It's great. I do like it. And let's see how it goes on his noggin. So this is a lot tighter than Migs, I think. It's probably because of the hair. And that's what that looks like. And I think that looks very, very good. And taking it off, yeah, this one's a lot tighter. Okay, so we know the helmet works, and yeah, very cool. So now let's take a look at the other accessory that Din comes with, and that is this little blaster pistol. So this is the SE14R. We've seen it multiple times in the Black Series. Pretty popular weapon, and I do like the look of it. I like this scope. So my scope's a little bit warped. It's not too bad, but it's okay. That's what the flip side looks like. Pretty much the same, but yeah, pretty cool little pistol. And let's see how Din holds this pistol. Man, this thing doesn't want to go in there. All right. So if any of you saw my review on Migs, you may remember that I pointed out that this hand, okay, this is the same arm that they used from M. Han that was designed to hold the E10. It does not jive with this pistol, this SE14R. The trigger finger is way too long. It is just totally the wrong sculpt. I mean, you could fudge it in there, maybe, but no, it's just way too long. So it causes the pistol to sit funny. Now, from a distance, it's okay. If he's just, firing like that, it's okay. With the arm fully extended, it kind of wants to kick it sideways just a little bit. That's what that looks like with the arm fully extended. He's just firing his weapon. Yeah, it doesn't look bad. It's not bad. It's just the trigger finger's nowhere near the trigger guard. It's way out in front. Now, he could be exercising trigger discipline, like I've mentioned before, which is a good thing to practice. But, yeah, it just doesn't sit well. It's kind of weird. I think this one sits a little bit better than Migs. The pistol on Migs really wants to sit crooked. And that's why I have him just holding the blaster like this. This one is a little straighter. So if he just has his arm out, firing his weapon, that does not look terrible. And this figure has really good elbows, so if you want to make him look like he's drawing his weapon, that's a nice look. And he just got his pistol out of the holster, and he's firing low from the hip. That looks okay. And there he is in a pose similar to Migs. The pistol just kind of in front of him and him holding the helmet, and I think that looks good. All right, let's see how the holster works. So right out of the box, my holster was very deformed. It was like crushed, like someone stepped on it. And I've had the pistol in there for a few days, and it's sort of reshaped to a square. It's still very tight, but that's a good thing, though. This thing, it's not going anywhere, and that does sit in the holster very well. And now that the pistol's holstered, I think I will just touch on articulation really quick. I was going to skip this because y'all have seen this figure before, but he's got some pretty good, well, side to side at the head and some very good down. Not much up because of the hair sculpt, and he does have some tilt. Arms, this shoulder armor will recess into the body, so that's good. The arms get up to there. They can rotate around. There are no butterfly joints because this is an older body. And like I mentioned, he's got very good elbows. They get way past 90. He's got a swivel at the elbow, swivel at the wrist. Now there is an up and down hinge on the right, but it's totally blocked by the sleeve. And on the left, he has a side-to-side hinge, but again, it's blocked by the sleeve. As far as midsection, he's got some very good swivel, not much crunch, some very good back, and some decent side-to-side tilt. And as far as legs, this front part of the coat is nice and soft, so they can get up that far. They go out pretty far. They don't go back much at all. He has an upper thigh swivel. He has double jointed knees. Oh boy, come on, get up there. There. Yeah, they get up to there. Man, that knee is snug. Feet go all the way down to there. Man, this figure's tight. Golly, they don't go up very much, and there is some swivel. So the articulation is okay in places, but I think it's pretty good in the elbows and the midsection, so I'm fine with it overall. Oh, and something else I wanted to point out. Pedro Pascal is 5'11", Bill Burr is 5'10", but here, Pedro's a little shorter than Bill. It's the same body. I don't know if they could have adjusted the neck because his head looks like it's sitting on his shoulders a lot lower than Bill's, or Migs. He's shorter. He should be a little bit taller, just a little bit taller. But that's what they look like side by side. So for now, I just have Din holding his helmet, and he's getting ready to draw his blaster. So I'm going to go stick him on the shelf, and let's see what he looks like there. And here we are, and I think on the shelf, it actually looks pretty good. It's not bad. There's Migs, and yes, the painted arm looks so much better. And then Din's arm, of course, is supposed to be red. Yeah, like that. I think these two look good on the shelf. I mean, even though this outfit it's very episode specific, I really enjoyed the episode, and of course, Bill Burr took a front seat in that episode. He did an amazing job, but I'm pretty happy to have both of these. And like I mentioned, I think on the shelf from a distance, I think Din looks okay. So bottom line, it's not a bad figure for what it is. And the more I look at this face, the more I'm okay with it. It's not too bad, especially the eyes. I really like the eyes, and they do kind of shine in the light a little bit. I think they did a nice job in that regard, in the eye department. Nose may be a little flat, but I think the mouth looks pretty good. The cheeks may be a little heavy, but, from a distance, it's not terrible. It could be like the other one. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad, but from top to bottom, the figure looks exactly like it's supposed to look, and I'm glad that the armor between this one and Migs are slightly different, from the dirt and grime to the overall shade. Just to add a little variation. The helmet works well. It's a lot tighter on Din. Legs, feet it's perfect. It's fine. It looks exactly like it's supposed to look, and I'm okay with it. But I want to hear from you guys, so please comment below and let me know what you think of Din Djarin from Morak. And if you enjoy videos on Star Wars The Black Series, please consider dropping a like on this video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and please turn on notifications. I'd certainly appreciate it, and I just thank you all so much for watching. See you guys next time.